What's going on, guys? So today we're gonna talk about Bitcoin, and important video. Obviously, as you guys recalled in the last video, we did some good calls, and nothing changed. I haven't changed my mind. But right before, just wanted to show some funny memes. There's a lot of funny stuff. This is why I love crypto, man. This is hilarious. All the Bitcoin holders at work waiting for 100K a coin, like literally. So this was just hilarious. So obviously you get the stock traders down 2.2%, then you have crypto traders, that's us, down 20%. And then you got the index investors, they just sleep like a babies, like 50 cents. All right, so let's get in this video. As you guys recall, in the last video, I said that this was probably going to be one of the last dip buying opportunity that we get to buy Bitcoin at the second standard deviation, which is the purple line. And yeah, so that's kind of what's going on right now. And my target is still the reversal to the means, nothing changed. And then, my bigger picture target on the medium term is still 81, 85K, nothing changed. Market structure still looks bullish. And also looking at Bitcoin seasonality, which is super important to look at, right? So obviously it called that we would have that bottom right here formation. So that's why I also said that it was probably going to be, one of the last chance to add before the halving occurs. And right now, well, we're going up. So based on seasonality, we should continue going up for the next 2 months. All right, so I wanted to show you guys this really good indicator that's been quite accurate at dip buying Bitcoin. And as you guys can see, every time the orange line goes below the blue line, which is the moving average, that tends to be a buying opportunity when we are in a bull market. So obviously right now this is where we are, and it's flashing a buy signal. So it's still not a bad time, technically speaking, to buy the dip, even if we're post halving right now. Based on this indicator, it's still a good time to buy. Also looking at where we actually are in the cycle, we can kind of look at the past price action of Bitcoin using the Pi cycle top indicator. So as you guys can see in the past, right, we've always broken below the blue line, which is the 111 moving average, and then we always reclaim it. Then we go up for a little while, and then eventually we go back down to retest it, and then we create this accumulation range right here, and then we end up breaking out to then go test the pink line above, which is the 350-day moving average of the Pi cycle. And then we get rejected, and we create this beautiful accumulation before we start the actual parabolic run. And so that's exactly where I think we are right now. Obviously, I could be completely wrong. Also, zooming in on the Pi cycle, we can see that the oscillator, which is what I really like to use, because you got to be careful with the Pi cycle. A lot of people are just, waiting to see when the lines are going to touch themselves, but that might be a little bit dangerous, because as you guys can see, when these lines touch, you start having some waterfall cascades to the downside. And so that's why personally, I'm not going to be doing that, okay? Because if you think you're going to be able to get out, forget it. Like, it's going to be a bloodbath. You're going to see like some big red candles, and all of a sudden the spread is going to widen, right? Everyone's going to start to dump on each other. So that's why for me, I love the Pi cycle, but I'm not going to wait for it to touch. When it gets super close, like when, we're like right here, okay? Like right here, okay? That's when I'm selling. Like, I don't care at the moment, right? Obviously, we're like right here. So this is why I'm not selling. But afterwards, when they get very close to each other and we're super close to basically the red zone right here on the oscillator, that's when I'm selling, guys. I'm going to be selling probably 80 to 85% of my position with no regret, because I'm not going to stay and wait for these to touch, because when they do, I want to be on vacation, all right? I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to be in the market. I'm good, man. I want to book a flight and peace out. Also looking at my second favorite top indicator, the MVRZ score, right? Super popular. Everyone is using it. Same logic here. I'm not waiting for this to go to the insane 8 and 10 levels, guys. I'm not doing that. I've been vocal in my past videos that, when we hit the 6 right here, that's when I'm out. Like I'm selling. I don't care if we go up another 20-30% because I know that Bitcoin is probably gonna crash again. It's gonna be a beautiful buying opportunity afterwards. But like, I wanna enjoy my life. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanna enjoy some nice vacations. Alright. So I'm good personally selling when we hit the 6th level right here on the MZ score. And then my third favorite top indicator for Bitcoin is the Mayer multiple. And as you guys can see, we're not near the levels where you want to be selling, right? So obviously, same here, guys, same logic. I'm not waiting to see like crazy spikes like this or crazy spike like this. If it happens, it happens. You know what I'm saying? But for me, that's not my game plan. My game plan, when we start getting close to it, oof, that's when I start taking profit and I don't care, And that's going to be the time when you're literally selling and people are calling you stupid for selling. It's a good time to sell when people are name calling you. Like that's the best signal. Same when we're bottoming, after Bitcoin crashes again another 80%, and we're gonna make a video here about buying Bitcoin, and everyone's gonna, make fun of us and troll us, and that's okay. That's the best time to buy and sell. And so obviously, if I am correct on my thesis for the next 2 months, that should also be good for the altcoin season. So capital should flow back into altcoins like Solana and those big names. And I expect at least minimum one last big leg up in the altcoin season, So that's pretty much it. That's kind of my thoughts about where we are in this cycle. So for all of you dip buyers that keep buying altcoins, the day will come for you. Hopefully you're not this guy. Hopefully we're not there yet. Because buying the dip for the 5th time minus 90%, and that's gonna happen again, guys. And I wouldn't be surprised if it happens faster than most people think. Most people think we're gonna have this bull run until end of 2025. They could be right. Obviously you can't just trade off of a specific time that you think it's gonna happen. You need to look at all the indicators I just showed. So when those are flashing sell, you just sell, man, and you go on vacation.